The recent gaming journo freakout on Twitter has been amazing to watch. These people who are so scared of losing their access and their perks and their artisanal lattes. But really, are these journalists worth anything at all? Are they good journalists? Are they bad journalists? Let's just roast them. Let's just rip them apart. I'm Will, I'm the host of the Bald Book Geek, and I'm somewhat ADHD, so just doing roasts of these things. Like, sub, do the usual, and all the links you need are down below. And if you want early access and exclusive content, please consider becoming a channel member or joining my Patreon. So let's roast the journos. There is a growing trend in the gaming industry, and it's so hard to ignore. Gaming journalists who don't actually seem to play games. Yes, you heard right. The people tasked with reviewing and critiquing video games sometimes seem to skip over the most fundamental part of their job. Playing them. How does this even happen? Do these reviews come from some secret assembly line, ChatGPT, just churning out content while the air quotes journalists are off enjoying their artisanal lattes? Or wondering which Pokemon they want to bang? It's mind-boggling. These folks have the word gaming in their job title. But when you dig into their work, you start to wonder if they've spent more time on the gaming's marketing brochure and taking a nice paycheck than with the controller in their hands. The clues are everywhere. Take, for instance, the reviews that completely gloss over major gameplay mechanics, or worse, put praise on features that don't even exist in the games. And then there are those critiques they've got the basic details about characters or plotline wrong, making you question if you're talking about the same game that you've just played. I get it, everyone makes mistakes, but it's your job to play and review games. Shouldn't you, actually play them, instead of just tweeting all day? And then there are the glowing reviews for certain big budget games. You've seen them, where a game has groundbreaking mechanics, gets hyped, only for you to realise it's just another rehash with a fresh coat of paint. Yet somehow these reviewers give it a near-perfect score. Almost feels like they're reading from a press release and not giving an honest critique. It makes you wonder, are they more focused on maintaining a good relationship with the publisher and getting their early access than providing an authentic review? Because, access media, goodie bags and paychecks and some perks wouldn't sway you at all, would it? It's no secret that some of these reviews seem more like PR fluff than genuine opinions. Forget that the combat is chunky, the open world feels empty, or the multiplayer mode was tacked on as an afterthought. Just slap a shiny score on it. Keep the publishers happy. Job well done, right? Now, let's be clear, not every gaming journalist is guilty of this, but there are plenty of excellent reviewers who play games thoroughly and give honest opinions, and clearly know their stuff. But for others who seem to breeze through these reviews without actually getting their hands dirty, what's the deal? It's like hiring a food critic that doesn't actually eat the food. As gamers, we deserve better. If gaming is to be taken seriously as an art form, and people critiquing it need to step up and do their jobs properly. So next time you read a review, ask yourself, did they actually play the game? Or did they just copy and paste from a press kit? Because if you're going to elevate gaming journalists, start with the critics who actually take their time to experience the game they're reviewing. It's time for gaming journalists to stop treating the industry like a side hustle and start treating it like a vibrant, dynamic world that it is. By actually playing the games they write about. I know, it's a mind-boggling concept, but many of these reviewers I don't think have seen a controller in years. Here is a press release, here's something to write. I'll run it through ChatGPT just to make it seem remotely intelligent. Make it sound remotely original. When every review is using the same buzzwords, the same information, and it's very clear who's actually playing the games and who isn't. Look at their freak out over a recent video and a tweet. Like, are they this upset? Why not actually record yourself playing it and release the gameplay on the day it's released, or a few days after, a week? It doesn't have to be immediate. Why not? Oh wait, you haven't played it. And when you read these articles and play the games, often it's just two completely different games. You wouldn't even know it's the same product. Everything is groundbreaking, amazing, a completely new dynamic. This Pikachu is very sexy. Come on. We know what you're doing. I'm smart enough to know how the industry works. And, let's be real. You're more interested in your paycheck, perks, artisanal lattes, and your furry DeviantArt account than actually creating any content based on the games. So, I hope you have a wonderful day. And just remember, always research the journalists. Always research the press kits. And then you might actually find some honest journalists talking about games. But remember, never trust the journalist, right? Have a good one.